Welcome to part 4 of the Atik introductory tutorial. We've covered an awful lot of ground in parts 1, 2 and 3. Here we'll wrap up and describe how to use the cooling functions and how to shut down the software at the end of the imaging session. So here it is, part 4 of our Getting Started tutorial.
Okay, I think that's all I really want to show you on the capture software here. What I'm just going to do is close the software, bins off. Got the cooling started. What I'm going to do is press the warm up. It's going to switch it to warm up mode. It's going to take about 5 minutes just to let it warm back up to ambient. It's not a disaster if you yank the power out of these cameras, or even if you close the software window itself. What will happen is the camera will go back into warm up automatically. So if you do that, then just leave the camera for 5 minutes anyway. So these cameras, if you do yank the power out of them, the sensors, the Sony sensors are very hardy, and they will survive that. But as a good precaution, let's just allow it to warm up. Okay, the camera's warmed up now. Let's close the software, and we can unplug the camera itself, and then replace its lens cap. Okay, so what I hope I've shown you there is how to use an Atik camera for the first time, the sort of things you find in the box, how to install it onto a laptop, and the very basic functionality of the Artemis capture software. You'll find a PDF in the program install directory, the Artemis CCD install directory, that will describe in a lot more detail how to use the capture program. There's a lot of functionality in there. There's lots of things like filter wheel control and taking sequences of images, auto-saving images. Do have a play with that. Before you go outside with the camera and using that telescope, spend some time inside when you've got plenty of time on your hands, and get used to using software. And then when you go out to actually use the camera with a telescope, you'll have that confidence of using the software, and you'll know it all works and how to use it, and that will make the imaging session go a lot more smoothly. So with that, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. I'd like to wish you all the best in your astro imaging, and enjoy using the Atik cameras. Thank you very much indeed.